This was the marine creatures' revenge against humans. They dumped all the garbage from the ocean onto the land. To survive, humans had no choice but to propose negotiations. But the fish people insisted that Buckley be the negotiator. No one understood why the fish people had chosen the insignificant Buckley. However, to ensure the negotiations proceeded smoothly, they decided to give Buckley an earpiece. Senior officials would dictate every word he said. Yet the fish people asked for a glass of river water. Soon, a glass of river water was brought to the negotiation site. Then they demanded that Buckley drink it. Buckley knew it was definitely not as simple as making him drink a glass of water. So he took off the earpiece and delivered a profound self-criticism for humanity's acts of destroying the natural environment. The fish people were very satisfied with his response, but the government officials were furious. Thus, they decided to retaliate against the fish people. Under the slogan of peaceful coexistence, they sent several envoys to the seabed to negotiate with the fish people. Little did they know that the gifts they carried were actually a bomb. Buckley sensed something was wrong and immediately tackled the man, but it was already too late. The bomb instantly destroyed the entire underwater world. A mysterious force field formed around Soder, carrying Buckley out of the underwater world, but the helicopters overhead quickly locked onto them. Subsequently, they imprisoned Soder. Soon after, Soder was transported to the land. Fortunately, Buckley was friends with the driver. He tricked the key from the driver and then rushed to the driver's seat. The soldiers warned that Buckley would never escape, but Buckley slammed on the gas pedal and dumped the iron box directly into the river. Soder escaped smoothly. Then Buckley jumped into the river as well. However, the senior officials forged a video of Soder, claiming the explosion was a warning to humanity. In this way, Soder was not only wanted by humans, but also abandoned by his marine companions. Buckley suggested they flee to Norway, where the lakes were ample enough for Soder to survive. Then Buckley called his wife, hoping she would drive to cover their escape. But his wife had already been detained by the soldiers. When Buckley arrived at the rendezvous point, he was instantly surrounded by the soldiers who had been lying in wait.